Welcome back. In this video, I'll be going over a custom inventory management system that I made for a CTM for a map jam that Adri and I are participating in. If you want to check out the map yourself, you can download it in the description down below and see these mechanics in person, as well as some other stuff on the map that I'm not going to be showcasing. But let's just talk about it. This system adds 3 tabs to the survival inventory. You have your backpack, which is self-explanatory. You have your lenses, which is sort of associated with the monument in some way. If you play the map, you can see. And then you have trinkets. This tab right here is read-only. You can't put items into it, and you can't take items out of it. If I try clicking here, it doesn't do anything. The trinket tab is where you can equip trinkets, which are items that give you sort of special abilities and stuff on the map. There's the blink trinket, which just allows you to basically teleport. Then there's other stuff as well. There's like the sprint one, which gives you a speed boost, and just other miscellaneous stuff like that. This just works with shulker box loot tables, basically. Whenever a player switches to a different tab, I just save all of this into a shulker box, and then write that shulker box into the ender chest, and then I load the tab that the player requested to load into a shulker box I have in the world, and then replace that back into the player's inventory. And that's just basically how this works in general. I detect the player's inventory updating with an advancement, which causes a few issues I'll get to in here in a second. But also, the game can automatically switch tabs around on you. So if I, let's say, open the trinket tab here, and first of all, if you try putting an item into the trinket tab that isn't a trinket, it'll kick it out into your hotbar. But if I cannot put something into your hotbar, it'll open your backpack and place it there. And that's just sort of an edge case I had to deal with. Also, the map does not allow you to place things into your offhand because there's a trinket that uses the offhand. As you can see, I don't have anything there, but now I do. If I do this, it pops in and out. Another issue with using the inventory update trigger is I can't really detect what in the inventory updated, which means the trinket tab sort of flickers sometimes because I basically have to reload the entire trinket tab every time. And the trinket tab has a lot of stuff it has to do. Is that it has to calculate a max trinket value, so I can only have so many trinkets. You can really see the flickering if I rapidly update it. But yeah, it sort of switches back and forth. Another thing is if I open up a GUI, the inventory update trigger does not activate at all. It refuses to activate for some reason, so I have to check the player's inventory every tick, which is really labor intensive, so I have to only do it when the player has a GUI open. So whenever a player has a GUI open, I have, let me actually take off these trinkets. You just seen one of the sort of things there. If I take off the trinkets and open an inventory, I have an in-GUI tag. Now this tag I have prevents me from switching to different tabs, and also makes it so I check at an entity that I place in the GUI the player opened to remove any of the tab items. And I basically just do a raycast whenever a player opens any GUI, which is basically all GUIs but ender chests and enchanting tables, which aren't on the map. Enchanting tables do not have a score associated with opening them at all, so I cannot have them in the map anywhere. In 1.16, I can do that with an advancement, but that's whatever. So I just detect with this, with a tag. Now, that tag does get removed when the player's inventory updates, which can happen immediately upon the chest closing. Or upon leaving the chest if the player did interact with the chest in any way. So as you see, even if I open and close it, it doesn't do anything. But that's basically that. One last thing I want to showcase is if I die, if I'm killed by any entity, keep inventory is on. As you can see, my hotbar is still here, but my backpack is not. I keep my armor and all that, but the backpack gets ridden into a chest called dead drop, and then if you come over here and just grab all the items out of the dead drop, it will remove the chest. So yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to cover. I tried to keep this video short. There's a lot I had to cover in a very short amount of time. Every other take I have of this video is really, really long, so I tried to simplify as much as I could. If you want to check out this map, there's a link in the description down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.